guys, how's it going? So here in front of us today, we have got a big box full of goodies from militaryfirst.com. I had this box a couple of days now. It looks like the people at Customs had a field day with it playing soccer because this thing had already been opened. It had tape and stuff just all wrapped around it. Now, I have already took and opened everything to check the components and make sure that nothing was messed up, nothing was damaged. And also just to try things on because unlike our other gear unboxings, which typically revolve more around equipment, this has a lot of clothing elements in it, but also some equipment pieces of gear. So at the very tippity top, we'll start by pulling out this pair of pants. So now, if you've seen the last EDC video, I talked a little bit about like what I would carry on my person if I'm wearing something like blue jeans that have limited pocket space. You don't have cargo pockets, and pants like this is something I'm trying out now for the first time to kind of help remedy that problem. So this is a pair of Pentagon, which you guys know I absolutely love Pentagon clothing and gear, but this is a pair of their tactical pants. Particular model is their Rogue jeans. So I will make sure to have all of this stuff linked down into the video description, and like Military First is one of the only places where you can get these brands and stuff in the United States. So that's why this is a Military First unboxing video. But yeah, these things have tons of pockets. Also, let me turn that on so you can see. So here in the back, aside from your standard back pocket, you also have a pocket up above it. You can use that to store a flashlight, but I believe their thought process is this is the perfect size and space and placement for a AR style magazine. And with that, your shirt being over it would conceal it. So decent, very good pocket space here on the rear end. So now going up to our left pocket, nice and deep, gets all the way above the wristwatch there. And then you also have another internal pocket. That's where I would be clipping my flashlight. This is also a good way to separate like your multi-tool and your lighter, because that's another thing I tend to carry on my left side. But the biggest vein of any pants is not having deep enough pockets, and that is not an issue that you run into with this. Also too, with Pentagon, the sizing is true. I got 30-32, and they fit great because of the stretch, the little bit of stretch they have. There is enough room for me to run my inside the waistband holster. Now over here on a right side in the front, you kind of got this little covert pocket. Another great place to where you could stick a that's actually where I'm gonna put my flashlight. Yeah, but a flashlight, pepper spray, excuse me. You could slide a thin low profile wallet down in there, and then you have that same double pocket feature as you had on the left side here. So all in all, these fit great. They feel great. Really looking forward to wearing them out and about in the public lands and just kind of getting a good feel for them and see how they wear over time. Okay, sticking with pants, I wanted to try another brand. And you guys know, I've been getting into Helikon Tex stuff pretty heavily over the past few months. That's what these are right here. These are like a tactical, like their outdoor tactical line in Pencott Wildwood, but this is their covert tactical pants. These just have some different features. Now, the Helikon Tex stuff does tend to run a little bit smaller. So with these, I was going to go 32-32, but they was out of 32 length. And I know that I'm going to be putting up some clips on the screen of me wearing these pants, so you can see what they look like on person. But 32-34 in these actually fit me fine. For sure have to wear a belt, but that means there is ample room for me to run an inside the waistband holster, extra mag holster, whatever I need to do. Okay, right here on the inside, I don't even quite know what that's for, but you got like a nice little hideaway pocket. I guess you could put like a handcuff key or something like that on the inside, and you do have that on both sides. It has no closure at the top, so anything you put in there might have an issue with it wiggling its way out. Oh wow, but those are all the way around. So there's 4 of those? Okay, well, Didn't even notice that on the website whenever I was picking these out. But going to the left pocket, same thing, nice and deep above the wristwatch. Going in over right here to the left side. Instead of being high up on the butt like the other one, your magazine pocket is kind of just offset right on your hip. Let's see, is there one on both sides? Yes. So this right here is cloned over on both sides. The front pockets are basic. It's just one large hand pocket on your left and right side. And then this magazine pocket, which these will also double great as places to slide down a multi-tool, flashlight, whatever you need to do. Then looking at the butt of these, the back pockets, not quite as deep, I would say, as the Pentagon pants, but plenty deep enough if you're somebody that likes to carry your wallet in your back pocket and just sit on a lump all day. You can definitely do that with these pants. And then they have some reinforcement in different places. I know, I got to check. I don't think you can put knee pads in this. Okay, yeah, no knee pad pockets, which is completely fine. I wouldn't do that anyways, because that would kind of take away the purpose and just really throw out the, or throw off the covert gray man look that you're going for. But these do, Helikon Tex has some of the best elastic integrated stretchy type fabrics out there that I have tried thus far. So yeah, after I'm definitely going to be wearing these jeans just around the house whenever I ain't doing anything outdoors, you know, hiking overnighters, whatever. These types of pants could easily handle it, but I've not bought jeans in a long time, so need some going to town jeans, and why not make them very versatile and functional by going with a quote unquote tactical option. Which really just, you know, means we got more pockets, and it's just a lot more comfortable and easier to carry all of the EDC type items that I normally do. Alright, let's pick a piece of gear out. So, right here, got something that you can never have enough of. We've got an X-Lite dry sack by Highlander. So, this is a lightweight 40-liter dry bag. Take that out. These are a must for storing your clothes, sleeping bags, whatever in your pack whenever you're traveling and the weather might be getting nasty, because sometimes you just don't even have time to get your rain gear out and get it on and set up, especially in the summer type of weather, so you don't want to risk your, you know, crucial sleeping gear and a spare change of clothes and stuff getting wet. Plus, with this being a 40-liter inside the compartment of most of all my backpacks, I could put everything in here, not just sleeping and clothing items, and then just waterproof it that way. And then I could still wear my rain jacket, not have to fool with a poncho or a pack cover, and you know, be good to go. So I like having these lightweight options. You know, these are great for whenever we're kayaking. Just load them up, throw them on the kayak, strap them down, and you just don't have to worry about it. This is the first Highlander dry sack that I have ever got my hands on, so we'll see how it holds up. I do wish it had a valve on it, and right there it says Highlander. It just kind of blends in really well. But yeah, I wish it did have an air valve on it, so that whenever you roll this up, you could compress it that much more, push all of the air out of it, and that would just help with the overall size factor. But once you learn how to kind of finesse these, you can do that without having an actual valve on there. Okay, now this was a piece of clothing gear I was pretty excited about, just because in the past year I've started using windbreakers and really just coming to love and understand how versatile they can be in different ways and in different environments. This is a Helikon Tex Tremontaine windbreaker. This thing packs down insanely small. I went with Pentagon Wildwood with this one again, just because I already, you know, have the pants and that shirt, so it'd be a matching set. And this camo, I mean, really, like, if you've not seen any of my videos where I'm out in the woods wearing this stuff, it blends in just insanely well. I really do hope that coming up in the future, they develop some type of more like brown version for fall and winter. But even then, when you're mixed in amongst just what little bit of greenery is still out and around during the fall, it blends in super well. So I'm going to cut the tag off and show you guys how small this thing packs down to. So right here there is a zippered chest pocket, and that's what this will pack into. And there you go, guys. That is ridiculously small. That is pretty much the same size as a baseball compressed. So being able to take and just shove it down in one of your pockets and have a layer, like an extra layer like that with you, great. Throw it in a day pack, throw it in a fanny pack, whatever your means of carrying other gear with you at the time is, and there will be room for it. So really, I can already tell that I love this, as long as I just don't do something stupid and get it snagged on some like locust tree or something. This thing right here I feel like will last a long time and get a lot of use. Alright, here's something that might seem a little out of place, and it's definitely a piece of gear I've never really integrated into any of my kits. But this is a Brandit toiletry kit, but this is a toiletry kit that you can take and hang up. It's like a trifold, it drops down, and you have a mirror. And so a mirror could be used for signaling and stuff, but this one would just be really good whenever I need to take and touch up and trim up around my beard if I'm doing any type of traveling. But having a dedicated kit bag like this is really good, because it can be really easy to overlook and forget to bring things like your toothbrush, toothpaste, you know, some Q-tips. This type of bag is a great place to put in some like extra ibuprofen or Tylenol. And there's plenty of storage space in this kit, because you got that bottom larger zip pocket. You got this here mesh elastic organizers, and then this right here top pouch unzips, and then that whole square area right there. You can pack it up and then roll it up. I'm not going to take the film off of the mirror right now, just to keep it looking nice and unscratched for as long as possible. And yeah, and right there is like a nice heavy duty hook, so you can hang it from the side of a tree. You can just run a piece of paracord around a tree, then hook it to it. Whatever you know, whatever suits you fancy. But I thought that was something that would really be worth picking up, and a new piece of gear that I'm going to try to consistently integrate into my kits and like the stuff that I take out with me. We're nearing everything that we got. So here is a multi-piece outdoor meal kit from Light My Fire. They're out in Sweden. But yeah, I hadn't opened this yet because I wanted to keep all these components together and open this just right in front of all y'all's looking balls in person here. So we'll get that out to the side. First impressions, pretty solid feel. I know this stuff's microwave safe. We've got this three-way stretch rubber band thing, which is like actually really nice and thick and durable, to hold everything together. And then let's take this top piece off, which I'm assuming is going to be our lid. Okay, so this right here actually has a pretty decent seal to it. So yeah, here we have what I would call just kind of a high-walled plate. Okay, going down into it right here. This is, I think, just something you could use to house spices, carry some food with you. It doesn't, I don't know, that actually, that might be a little thin piece of like rubber or silicone. You can use this as a little cup, just a little way if you're using this kind of as like a lunchbox system, and you're just going to be taking those components out and then, you know, putting your food in here, sandwiches, whatever. You know, you can put some fruit, some vegetables, whatever you need in that right there. A seasoning mix if you're going to be like grilling steaks or burgers or something. Okay. Then we've got this nice handheld bowl. I don't know if it says what the name of this is. Okay, yeah, so everything is listed kind of right here on the front. So that one thing was our was a snap box. So yeah, just for storing stuff. This right here is a Swedish kassa. So just a nice type of bowl that you could eat out of, or just have yourself a nice drink. You got measurements there on the back side, really handy if you're measuring out you know, stuff that you're cooking. So you always have a form of measurements on you. And yeah, just said this right here was our stacked lid slash plate. Okay, and then we got a Spork original spoon in, fork in, a little bit of serrations there. And then a smaller one. This is the light version. So, you know, if you got a really nice spread laid out and you don't feel like mixing utensils for whatever reason, you got that extra one with you, and then who knows, every now and these feel really well made, really solid, but things do break whenever you're out and about. A very nice thing to have with you in this kit is a cutting board. I mean, you know, more times than I can count, I've split a piece of wood and just made an all-natural cutting board. But having something like this with you is a bit more sanitary. And you also have now the added benefit of a strainer, which is really nice for straining off the edge of pans, bush pots, whatever you need. I just want to take and make sure I kind of allocate one specific side of that to be used as the cutting board part. And then finally, we have this very large bowl. You know, same form factor as our lid slash plate, but you could have one pretty gosh darn large helping of whatever it is you're eating, whether it be chili beans, deer meat, mashed potatoes. You think of it, you cook it, put it in here, and you're good to go. So I think that is everything that is in this here particular Swedish lunchbox kit. And now there is one more t-shirt that is in the washing machine right now, so I'll cut back to you guys whenever I get that out. And here you go. So this is the final item that was in the box. This is just a brown Pentagon t-shirt. It's still a bit damp right there. I just took it out of the dryer early, so I can go ahead and show you guys. Not going to put it on. I'll probably be wearing this in our next overnight videos. So yeah, just really comfortable, nice feel to it. I want to try not to get it, you know, dirty or too dirty. Immediately, it's kind of funny. Whenever I first opened this up out of the packaging, I had like a cut on my hand, and I managed to get blood on it right out of the packaging. But we sprayed it, and I think it got that off and didn't leave any stains. So anyways, guys, that right there is going to do it. That was this unboxing video. I hope you guys liked it. Right here is the back of that tag. Yeah, and I'll go in and I'll try to put links to all these individual items in case you are interested in copying any of it for yourself. Please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you've not already. Share the channel with your friends, family, anybody enjoys go outdoor activities and gear. Hit me up in that comment section. Thoughts, opinions, questions, what have you, what you think of this gear, other gear you'd like to see in the future. And yeah, till the next one, guys, adios.